Hello, peeps. I am Tidbit, she, her. I do voices, I play games, and I'm here to first talk about Marvel Rivals. I'm too lazy to make, full-fledged videos or even shorts about these, so I'm just slapping at the beginning of my stream. Because why not? So, thing number one. I don't play... Well, I don't show my gameplay of Rivals on my channel. The only thing that's been shown is my thought process on making characters for the Friday video. But if you would have seen my gameplay, you would know that my favorite support character is Loki. I'm especially ecstatic for the Lady Loki skin. I love it. I use it all the time. But that means playing a lot of Loki, I have some complaints. And I was writing them down, and it all just kind of ended up being, here's my overhaul for Loki. Thing number one, the biggest issue. As we go down this list, it's going to get, smaller and smaller. One is the cooldown for swapping. Why is that a thing? I do not like it. It is a cooldown based on another cooldown because you need active clones to switch into. So it's not just that cooldown. You have another cooldown to work with. And then it's just the factor. It's the goddess of trickery. Why does swapping have a cooldown if it already has a cooldown for the clones? What I would do is I would remove the cooldown and give it a second button. Why a second button? Because aiming at your clone is extremely finicky and very obvious where you went. So if the clones were just color-coded, like one is, red and one is blue on your HUD, and on the side, it shows the health of your two clones in separate bars. So if you just had, button 1, teleport to blue clone. Button 2, teleport to blue clone. You could even, have it, color-coded on the HUD. So there'd be two swap buttons, one that's red, one that's blue. And then you switch to the specific clone. And then that clone gets the color that you just had it with. To just, make Loki a lot more tricky and, useful to just bounce around the field, checking different angles. And acting like turrets. Because if you can just, without looking at another clone, switch to another clone, it'd be much easier to, play the part and not move. So no one can know who's the real one. And that's the other thing. Daredevil. Why does Sonic Pursuit get to show the real one? Come on. It's a goddess. Speaking of being a goddess and yet being underpowered, reloading. Why reloading? They are an Asgardian being of trickery, lies, and in some comic continuities, stories. A very important and powerful being of the whole, Marvel universe. And they have to reload. Do you know who's another turret character who doesn't have to reload? And their turrets are automatic? Namor. Why is Loki below Namor? So that's another proposition. No more reloading. It'd make Loki a whole lot more consistent. Do you know how many people have died because I ran out of my runes and I ran out of bullets and I need to reload, and then there goes my teammate because I have to reload as an Asgardian god. And then the final thing, it's just a very small nitpick, like the knife. No one knows about the knife. Or you really, really know about the knife and you're just like, I don't have any reason to use it. It just does, the worth of 2 melee. It's not that good. The only thing that I've found it very good is going invis behind a Punisher turret, summoning both my clones, and then using all 3 of my bodies to stab Frank with a knife times 3. That's the only time it's been like, this knife is useful. So my propositions would be something like, it stuns the enemy, or it blinds them, or their controls are just inverted/scrambled. Just something to make the knife notable about a character that's known for backstabbing. Just a thought. All right, and then here's just some general Marvel rival things. Spider-Man. I feel like the grappling move should be the other way around. Because if you play Spider-Man, or you've played against Spider-Man, and you know his kit, then you know that the grapple has two versions. There is untracered and tracered. Of if you hit the target that doesn't have a tracer, you pull them to Spider-Man. And if they do have a tracer, then Spider-Man gets pulled to them. Feels like it should be the other way around. Because getting pulled by Spider-Man into a pit, absolutely no warning. Absolutely brutal. Especially in Dracula's castle. You know the spot next to the stairs with the hole. That spot. Oh my gosh, so many fishermen. It feels like it should be the other way of where when you have a tracer, you're like, oh no, I'm going to get stolen away. Instead of, oh, I have a tracer on me. Spider-Man's gonna jump on me? It's so weird. It feels like it should be the other way around, that Spider-Man can just, at a moment's notice, just jump on someone. Very fine. That makes sense for the speedy web slinger. But no, they have it the other way around for some reason. That you gotta prove that you are coming in as Spider-Man with a little webbed invitation. And then the other things I want to talk about is I feel like the devs, or at least one of them, watched my Friday video and is, trying to make me go crazy. Because there's these little things in Rivals that I do not have an explanation for. But I have, recorded evidence and screenshots and told a bunch of my friends of the weird stuff that is happening. Of where, one, ever since the new proficiency update, where there's a now giant track of leveling up your character, whenever I go into the Iron Man one, it's at the last page. I just got level 18 in Iron Man. Because whenever Iron Man's my DPS, whenever there's an open DPS slot, which rarely happens. But it goes to the last page. Even no other character does this. I literally checked everyone. No one does this. Also, it looks like Captain America's little kill icon thing looks like the trans flag, so woo! And then the second thing that's making me go crazy is, the big head emotes that showed up? And you could only get one of them until they were like, you can spend some money to get another one. Whenever I do that, as Iron Man, in a match, or in the practice range, it doesn't show up in the hero gallery section. Whenever I do it, Iron Man gets a very effeminate pose. And I swear the chest gets bigger, the waist gets thinner, and the butt gets bigger. And then they're in this pose that is not Storm's pose, or any other Flyer's pose. So, I don't know what's going on there. And then, the final thing, ever since Deadpool came out and was all three classes, that has made me so happy of just like, oh, they can really, have some crazy characters, like a character that's half tank, half support, literally. Or a character that can have more than one class role on them, and doesn't work like Deadpool of, you need to pick one. And that made me think, Doom. Doom is super powerful, and, Doom. So, it'd be very interesting if Doom was all three classes. And then the question becomes, would it be like Deadpool, of where it's like Doom is putting on different gauntlets or has a different spell book for each class, of just like, this is my damaging spell book, this is my support spell book, this is my tank spell book. Or, what if, this would be my ultimate dream, they are all three classes simultaneously because they summon Doom bots for the different classes. And it's not actually Doom that you play as. You are just playing as a Doom bot commander, one that's given, higher sentience to almost match the actual Doom's intelligence. because we know we can't store all of Doom's intelligence in one robot. That'd get pretty bad. It'd blow up or something. But just one that summons, like, oh, here's one that will come down and have a shield and push forward for a bit. Here's one that will, like, heal allies near them. Here's one that's literally just a trooper and is going to follow someone or just go on a set path and start killing everyone. And then the ultimate for this Doom bot would be you push Q, you throw down a little thing, and it just calls Doom there. The actual Doom coming from the time stream or something, and just, you know, wrecking shop for like 15 seconds because no one can actually control Doom. So you're just calling in, hey, boss, can you manage this? And boom, there's Doom. It really fit Doom's character. If you cannot control Doom, you simply can call them. And then it'd be really funny of just like, if you're winning, there's a chance it might not work because Doom's like, you're winning. I'm not coming. You don't need me. That'd be very funny. Or he just, like, sends one spell of just, like, I'll send a meteor. You don't need any more. So, yeah. There's all my Marvel Rival thoughts before we get into the actual game. And I did all this, not as an entirely random thing to do. And not just because I was playing Rivals yesterday. You can see the video. Fuck, I missed him. It's okay, Brie. But, oh, hey, how long have you been in here?
Just now.
Nice. I'm about to start the game. And so I was going into the normal intro. I was about to say there's no guest, but here is Paris. Say your pronouns and stuff.
Pronouns and stuff.
How do I never, ever expect that whenever you do it? All right, so here's the game. That was my Marvel Rival thoughts for about 12 minutes. And I did all that to, like, loosen my vocal cords so that way this auto-scrolling segment won't be just me tripping over myself.
Do you want to stream to me?
Yes. Yes, I do. Wait, I can't stream it that high quality. Gotta put it down. Okay. The girl! Let her go! I forgot who was talking. I've been preparing for this and I forgot the first line. Shut up! Come closer and I'll kill her! Sorry, but you're not going to get the chance. Bang. I'm reading through the file of an old court case. It was the first case of my longtime mentor, Mia Fey. Fugitive data. Picture. Name, Terry Falls. Charge, kidnapping, murder. Sentence, death penalty. Fugitive movements. After escaping, Falls met with and then murdered Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, recaptured on Eagle Mountain about 8 hours after his escape. Her very first client was a death row inmate who had recently broken out of prison. It was a whole year before Mia and I ever met. "6 years earlier, Mia Fey, first trial. February 16th, 9:24 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 4. Alright, so I'll take Mia. Do you want Grossberg?
Oh, I can if you want.
Okay, because I believe it's the judge, Grossberg. I think it's Pain before they lost all their hair? And
I usually do pink.
Yeah. Sorry that I assumed that you were gonna do pain. So there's those, and we'll just see who comes up. Ugh, I'm so nervous. I feel like I'm gonna die. I never should have accepted this case. Do you want to be Terry or no? Hmm?
And so the options are like Terry and Dahlia, right? Is there anyone else?
Um, that, yeah, those are the only people who I believe. And Gumshoe. Gumshoe shows up to, give the lay of
Just,
the land.
I assume you're gonna want Dahlia.
Of course.
I'll take Terry, I guess.
All right. Uh, g- g- good morning. Don't be so jumpy, Mia.
Until none, I swear I didn't kill nobody.
Terry Falls, my first client, sentenced to death 5 years ago, and now a prison escapee.
I did that.
Just relax, Mia. Make small talk and try to relax him. Um, uh, so, why did you escape anyway?
Oh, and there's some small talk on your mouth. Let me get that.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
No. I don't know. I ain't killed nobody. I never lie. I didn't escape from nowhere.
Er, but, Mr. Falls, the police just recaptured you 2 days ago.
Sorry, I told a little lie.
Oh boy.
But anyway, I didn't do it. I never killed nobody.
Um, sorry for asking, but you're on death row, right? Ah! There's a lot of auto scrolling in this segment. I don't like it.
I, I don't know how to do those sounds anyway.
I'm really, really sorry for all the auto scrolling.
They sent me to die 5 years ago, but I was tricked, I tell you. That woman, she lied in her testimony. That's why I got the death penalty, and that's why I lied now. I became what I fear most, like Batman. I swear I didn't kill her. I didn't kill her. Didn't. I didn't kill her. I could never do that.
2 days ago, he escaped from the police wagon when it crashed. Then, about 8 hours later, a policewoman was murdered before the police could recapture him. The
What?
police.
So what was his original crime?
Um, I think we're gonna get into that. I don't remember.
He was chewing too many wire fences.
Maybe. Oh, I think it was. I think he stole. No. No, he didn't steal something. Did he? The police
He
believe.
stole the hearts of the jury.
And he got death row for it. The police believe that Terry Falls did it. Um, after you escaped, did you meet a policewoman?
Yes, I did. She's the reason I escaped. I'm assuming it paused for me.
Hmm. So, that much is true. He did meet with the victim.
But I didn't kill her. I just spit in her eye, cop. She was alive when I left. She was alive and like wet in the eye. She was alive.
She was wet in the eye, but most certainly alive.
It's true.
I can trust him, right? I mean, I should.
Oh,
Fuck. So, this is when I do Godot, I go 7. And so, I need to pull out more of my R's and not sound like Francisca. Just something a bit more chillax, you know? Smiles. You're not going to
you could
figure
also
out
probably go Cajun if you wanted.
what?
I feel like you could also probably go Cajun if you wanted.
I I don't fully know how to go Cajun.
Okay.
You're not going to figure out the truth just by staring at the guy. You're. Why are you here? I came to see how our little kitten was doing all alone in the big, scary lion's den. I thought maybe you'd like someone to play with. Uh, where is Mr. Grossberg? That old man is probably still in bed. I bet he's
From store.
drugstore. Hemorrhoids, you know. I bet he's clutching an empty bottle and mumbling in his sleep. Aren't I good enough, after all? It's me, Diego Armando. I didn't say. So, Diego Armando, the finest attorney at Grossberg Law Offices, is here for me? No, no, no. You've got it all wrong. Today, you're the finest. After all, it took an amazing amount of guts to take this case. Imagine an escaped death row convict for a first client. Yeah, thanks. I sure wish I could get out of it, though. Relax. I just heard some good news. The prosecution for today is fresh out of his diapers as well. Really? However, unlike a certain somebody who I won't mention, he's earned the reputation as a genius since beginning his law career. Genius? Well, it's
He
about time
watched
to.
so much Jimmy Neutron.
What?
He watched so much Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah. Grew his brain. Crazy. Well, it's about time to head in, kitten. Sharpen those
It probably
claws.
didn't help that he was sticking his head inside the CRT. That's probably why his brain grew, honestly, but we saved the Jimmy Neutron.
I must absorb all of the neutrons. Ah! Sharpen those claws of yours. It's time to go. A solitary confinement cell for the condemned must be the world's loneliest place.
I wish I was back in my solitary confinement cell. It was so nice there.
No one to yell at me. And that's what my client ran away from. Every other
I
lawyer.
miss all my friends in solitary confinement.
There was pad number 1, pad number 2, pad number
Monica?
8564, pad number 8085,
She and Monica didn't get along.
pad Monica, and Monica, the pad. Two different things.
And then Pad Monica had a pad.
Every other lawyer gave up on him, but not me. I will learn every pad. When I saw those overflowing eyes and heard that simple childlike voice, hey,
Oh, what do
perfect
you know?
casting. I just had the feeling that he was telling the truth.
The evil red truth.
The truth. Ugh, red tastes so weird.
Not
February
used to the taste of
16th.
blood. Not used to the taste of blood.
Is that what that is? February 16th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Do you want to take this, Judge?
No.
Okay. Court is now in session for the trial of Terry Falls. The defense
We gotta
is...
get, we gotta get Sleepy to do a Canadian accent.
Fun. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Do you want Miles?
Apparently. Prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor.
How do you do a Canadian accent? I know a boat, an OE.
That was about we hit the brewery, loser. I don't know.
I'll just do a really, really bad Canadian accent. Femme, but loud. I understand. No, that's just Southern.
You can do whatever.
I understand the lawyers for both sides are newcomers. Yes, Your Honor. I'm Mia Fey.
I liked you going like, I don't understand why everyone headcanons this guy's Canadian, and then the next line was fucking like, ya hosers or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Miles Edgeworth, Your Honor.
I am the Canadian goddess of justice, so you're the new prosecution everyone is talking about, eh?
So you're the one everybody's talking about. Ah!
Eh, you hoser. They say you joined the prosecution's office at quite an early age.
Well, I've only got 4 more years left to live, Your Honor. At 20, Your Honor.
I guess our little kitten hasn't earned herself much of a reputation yet, huh? Come on, Mia. You can't lose. Not to someone younger than you. I don't know how old I am. Young people running a trial. I'm not too sure how I feel about that. Now then, the defendant in this case is currently a felon on death row. 2 days ago, he escaped from a police wagon. Is that correct?
Your Honor, objection. Keep things relevant to the case, not insulting the prosecution and defense.
What?
Precisely.
What? How did that little twerp just hit all of us with a critical? But the defendant is not on trial for escaping prison. On the day that the defendant escaped, a policewoman was murdered.
Wait, so they're only doing 1 trial at a time per crime?
Yep. Yeah, we haven't instated you have to do the trial 3 days after. This is old.
They're so intertwined, too. If anything comes up in, like, the second trial, what are you supposed to fucking do?
Welcome to the fucking law. So, we're here to determine if Mr. Falls was responsible for her death. You got it, kitten. Well then, Mr. Edgeworth, let's hear your opening statement. Eh?
You're not begin. Yes, Your Honor, it was 5 years ago. The defendant, Terry Falls, was sentenced to death in this very courtroom. He peed his pants right here. I can still smell it. His crimes were kidnapping, extortion, and murder. The girl he threw off the bridge was only 14 years old.
A truly horrible crime. I remember it well. I was the evil.
How'd he kill a policewoman?
We'll get there. There was no decisive evidence So the trial was long and protracted and calculus.
Correct. But in the end, what finally decided the case was a certain witness's testimony.
A witness's testimony.
Picture this scene, but like with a little Dahlia, like clearly drawn on the clip in crayon. The testimony of Detective Valerie Hawthorne, the person who confronted this criminal. She arrested Mr. Falls at the scene and later testified against him. She said she witnessed Mr. Falls throw his young victim into the river. Wouldn't that be considered like police testimony instead of just witness testimony?
Oh, wait, right. There's 2 incidents. Both of them happen at this bridge, which makes it very confusing. The first incident is Terry Falls throwing the girl off the bridge into the river. Then the second incident is 5 years later, Terry Falls
He escapes and kills her.
the prison wagon and then supposedly killing the policewoman at that bridge.
Okay.
I remember it now.
Funny bridge. For those who are not aware, Eagle River is well known for its powerful current and absolutely no birds at all.
Wait,
Most bodies that fall in are never recovered.
who was I? So, Ms. Hawthorne's testimony was the one that put him away. That police woman you just mentioned, wouldn't that be...
Exactly. The victim, the same woman that was killed 2 days ago. Police Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne.
Ah, I see. The man who was sentenced to death based on her testimony escaped 2 days ago. With only one thing on his mind, to take revenge against the woman who convicted him.
We gotta prove that Valerie had a grudge against, Terry for beating her in a Yu-Gi-Oh match like 18 years before.
Yup. Back then, there were just fusion monsters. That was it. What about Ritual? Fuck you and your blue cards. The truth is becoming clear to me now. Huh?
I'm getting a vision. Alright, guilty, we're done.
I'm getting a vision. It's Thousand Eye Recluse. Yes. Yes. Isn't it relinquish? No. It's quite obvious that the defendant is guilty. Objection! Wait a minute, that's not right! At least hear the case before you decide on the outcome, Your Honor.
These young people not letting me throw mockery to this court of fine.
Fine.
Young people and their senses of hope and optimism and belief in the system.
You better not throw down a fucking link card. I'll have you disbarred. Watch yourself, Miss Faye. I'm not sure I care for your word choice. Or your tone of voice.
Young people these days simply don't know how to respect their whatever he is.
Why, you're even younger than me, you hypocrite. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, please call your first witness.
I call the detective who's in charge of the initial investigation of this case to testify against the client again, so that the client may bring out in another 5 years and kill this man. Witness, state your name, occupation, and location in 5 years.
Are you wanting Gumshoe?
Not really.
Okay, I'll do Gumshoe. Gumshoe! Dick Gumshoe. I'm the homicide detective in charge of this case, sir, and in 5 years I will be at Tribulations. I finally got promoted to a detective division half a year ago. I don't believe anyone asked you about that. Well, yes.
That's what saved him. He was supposed to be on the bridge, but he's like, oh man, do I help Maggie out or do I commit perjury from 5 years ago? Oh, I guess I gotta help my girl out. And it saved him.
Yep. Hi, Tid and Co. It's Paris. Holy shit, Gumshoe is wearing a tan coat. This is the same coat. This is literally, this is the coat when it was new. That green coat used to be this
Moss?
coat. They are the same coat.
How do you know that?
Because they mention, I think it's in the next case, Edgeworth mentions of just like, and you were wearing that coat as well 5 years ago. Or when I did my first case, because that wasn't 5 years ago. But it's just, they mention that it's just like, that is the same coat. You need a new one. It wasn't that color. And it's just
It's
like, I'm sorry,
they
Mr.
don't say
Edgeworth.
it wasn't color. They don't address it. It'd be really funny if Miles was just colorblind and Gumshoe doesn't remember what fucking coat he was wearing at the time and no one else was there and they all just go along with it like, oh, I guess that's the coat he was wearing. And Phoenix is like, wow, Gumshoe's had that coat for 5 years and Gumshoe's like, wow, I've had this coat for 5 years.
Yeah, it's just, I guess I've had this coat for 5 years. It makes sense. I mean, I can't buy anything new. I just buy noodles and candles because it's cheaper than an electricity bill. I use the
Objection!
candles
How did it turn green if you can't buy anything when you bought all that moss?
And then it's just like, Edward, are you sure? The only people that could prove me wrong is the Canadian goddess of justice, who we cannot find, Mia Fey, who is dead, and Diego Armando, who disappeared.
Oh, dead. Yeah, right, dead. Too bad. Such a shame.
Yeah, right, dead. Don't look at me. I'm a different person. I'm wearing a mask.
Don't check my tonsil stones for identification.
You can do that?
I don't think so.
We can do that?
Tonsil stones.
What is a tonsil stone, Mr. Edgeworth?
Did you even mean to say that?
I don't believe anyone asked you about that. Hey, ma'am! You got any ideas how much work it takes? Hmm? What is it? You're really gorgeous. Excuse me? No, seriously. What is going on here? My heart, it's aching for you. I'm falling into.
Detective Gumshoe still has he's still like pretending to be straight at this point.
Wait, then what's Maggie?
He's like ace, but he's like, he's pretty cool.
Okay. This is the person I'd legally bind myself with. Sure.
She makes the best funny cakes and she pats me on the head and I think that's pretty cool.
Makes me feel things.
Detective, pull yourself together and try to be professional. Otherwise, you find out that fucking Miles has had a gun this whole time. Francisca has her whip. Fucking Simon has his sword. Miles has just always had a gun, but he's never pulled it out on Phoenix. Not in front of Kitten.
It's only in the cravat. It is the Von Karma way.
It's like a fucking AK. But he never shows Phoenix it. Just anytime he's in court without Phoenix, it comes out. I'll write you up on contempt so quick that something other than your heart will ache.
Okay, I got it. Now, detective, tell us about the incident. Yes, sir. Right away. The victim was Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, a veteran on the police force. She was stabbed in the back with a knife and died from excessive blood loss. That much is already stated in the autopsy report. The court would like to hear more details about the incident itself. Yes, sir. I gotcha. Okay. Let's take a look at this aerial map of the area here. I just thought of the fact that, you know how it's like people in like local offices will put up those like little signs around town, just like vote this person for this role and stuff like that when it's electing season. There was one that was happening of where it's like, vote this guy for sheriff. And it's just like, okay. And then we saw another sign that was also like, vote this guy for sheriff, but it was a different guy. And his legitimate name was Noah Gotcha. It feels so Ace Attorney of just like, I'm the sheriff. Noah Gotcha. What'd you say?
You're too Ace Attorney build.
That was happening when I was playing the Apollo Justice games. So it was like really early on. I'm just like, I see it. Ace Attorney isn't unrealistic. We live in the Ace Attorney world.
Barack Obama? How obvious of a lizard person president can you be? Come on, it's in the name.
Oh, great. I read that line. This is a sketch of a dusky bridge, an old suspension bridge. And the river that runs under there is Eagle River. The victim and the defendant met there, on top of the bridge. After stabbing her in the back, the killer carried the victim back to his car. He was recaptured at a police checkpoint as he was trying to make his getaway, sir.
Already makes no sense.
Yeah. I see.
Your Honor, he said he didn't look over there and stabbed her in the back.
Yep. Was the victim's blood found on the bridge? The victim, Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, was wearing a thick coat, sir. Unfortunately, no traces of blood were found on the bridge. Mr. Edgeworth, I warn you that I absolutely despise conjecture. If there was no blood on the bridge, then you have no proof that they ever met there.
Your Honor? No. Two of them most certainly did meet on the bridge that day.
Why, Mr. Edgeworth, you just said nah and didn't read your text box. What? I'm not sure I like you wagging your finger at me as though I were some hoser. See?
He's criticizing the animations. Your Honor, I can't afford anything else.
Then get richer, boy. Detective, proceed with your testimony.
And richer in your first court case as a lawyer at age 20 before I disbar you?
Yes, sir. Here we go, Mia. Hang on. You know, listen carefully, kitten.
Hang on, kitten, hang in there. Hang on, kitten. Sorry.
No, do you want to take Diego's? I didn't realize Diego says kitten like every other line.
That's why you're giving him to me?
Yeah.
I don't know what voice to do.
You need to do like something suave.
One little mistake, and this guy will drink you from morning tea. Trust me, get ready. Was my noise suppression on? Was that hitting it? Okay, hang on. Alright, you can change the line.
I think I got a handle on the Canadian accent.
Yeah.
You just gotta get going. Gotta say hoser. And then you gotta get going. On the day of the incident, an unknown person phoned the sergeant and asked to meet. Sergeant Hawthorne went to Dusky Bridge at the designated time and met with Mr. Falls. And that's where she was brutally murdered, sir. The criminal stuffed a body into the car trunk and tried to make a getaway. Mr. Falls was arrested at a police checkpoint we set up at the base of the mountain. Well, you certainly have established the importance of the bridge.
Naturally.
Oh, you nearly got me there. Ah,
Yeah, I gotcha.
you little hoser. Now, would the defense please hurry up and proceed with the cross-examination? We already spent 10 minutes rambling about rivals. That
Trying to hose her with this dirty brown water.
no. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination coming right up.
Hey, hey, settle down there, kitten. Did that come through?
Yes.
You keep trembling like that. Shakes it around a little. You're gonna make me spill my coffee.
That's how we knew Diego was gonna be evil. They sip just like Morgan Fay.
I was not there for that case at all.
You were not. You missed one of the greatest bits we tortured Marshy with.
Really? Wait,
Yep.
I might vaguely remember. Because I was there for like 5 minutes at the end.
Morgan, just their default animation is them just looking and then occasionally taking a sip from their little cup. And every time it happened, whoever was voicing Morgan would just go, just
I see.
no matter what was going on, just quiet enough to not be like intrusive, but just enough that Marcy was going, stop, because they were feeling, so he's just like, take this cup away from this woman. I'm not trembling. It's just cold in here.
The courtroom can be a cold battlefield, all right. Speaking of cold, can I hang on for like 15 minutes? I'm gonna nuke this. Be right back. Especially for a beginner.
Diego looks so cool. I want to eat his skin. Those feel like two different thoughts, but there's a comma in between them, which implies the relation. I am confused and concerned. I don't need you to worry about me. I mean, the defendant, the witness, everyone's a beginner in here.
You got me there. But maybe you should keep your claws out and show them what you've got. Kitten?
It's okay, Mia. Stay calm. Just remember those court procedure videos you stayed up all night watching. All last night.
Flashback to like a fucking breast reduction procedure. It's like, shit, I watched the wrong videos again.
Shit! I was watching trans memes again! Fuck!
Alright, Gumshoe, I'm prepared for this. Lie back and just relax.
Alright, press. Hold it! This unknown person, you have no idea who it might be, right?
Sorry, but I'm afraid I do.
What?
The one who called Sergeant Hawthorne was the defendant, Terry Falls.
Yeah, what? The defendant called her.
Sergeant Hawthorne was a very thorough person, sir. She left a note about her phone call with Mr. Falls.
A note?
Yeah, a top secret memo that she left in a desk.
The most secret place, a desk. According to this note, it seems the one who called her to the bridge was indeed the defendant, Terry Falls. Oh, I think I got what Terry Falls is supposed to be with doing it in the Canadian accent. It's supposed to be there he falls. What?
There he goes.
There he falls. Terry Falls. There he falls.
So Gambits and Thieves. Terry, nothing in this world I like better than me, Rogue. I can't do it. I can't do it. Anytime I'm like Cajun, I'm just like Guarantee, and I can't do any other words.
Yeah, it's Gambit's very tough. I just keep on being like, it's French words with a southern accent.
We got you now, Mystique. We've brought along the toughest X-Men. She's like, bring it on. And Gambit comes in like, hello, Sherry. And she's like, no, that's too tough.
Whose bright idea was it to keep that note from me?
Give me one moment. Sorry. Looks like the judge is even more sure of his verdict now. Listen up. Never ask a question if you don't already know the answer.
It's that detective's fault. He's the one that said unknown person.
Hey now, don't make that face. You look so uncute when you don't smile. You should smile more often. That's a good line.
That's what straight people say, right?
That's what straight people say, right? I just said it that way because the prosecutor told me to.
Was that a trap?
None of that new Yu-Gi-Oh bullshit in here.
With that cute face, I didn't expect him to be so sneaky using a fucking hand trap. He didn't even set a
Fucking,
card face down.
Pan over to him, and he's just like rubbing his hands. Just like, I didn't expect him to be so sneaky. Humph. He was just uncomfortable with everyone looking at him, so he had to make a little sound. Humph.
Mr. Falls had a car then?
Well, that bridge is way up in the mountains, ma'am. The defendant and the victim both went up there by car. I mean, how else, right? What?
Just like this broad, way up in the mountains.
You mean the defendant drove his own car? No, of course not. It was stolen. He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting at a red light. Car thieves? I'm not sure how I feel about car thieves.
This guy sure about how he feels about anything?
This is a photo of the stolen car's trunk. Naturally, the body of Valerie Hawthorne. Naturally, that's the body of Valerie Hawthorne in there. Whoa, that's a sleepy apey. That doesn't look too comfortable, though. Wait, I'm getting to Brooklyn. Ah, fuck, you're infecting me. Out of my court.
The victim was stabbed in the back, correct?
Yeah?
For some reason, men always seem to get stabbed in the back. Hear trickle out of his back.
We're talking about a woman here.
Don't mind the coffee pouring out of my back wound.
You can't tell from this photo, but the knife was stuck in her back, nice and firm. The condition of the body when it was discovered is a very important information. Detective, was there anything strange or noteworthy about the trunk of the car?
Yeah, a dead body. Can you believe this guy?
Here's a photo of the trunk, but I don't see anything strange. Do you? Anyway.
What about the handle?
Anyway.
right there! Dora!
Objection! Witness!
Hey. Yeah, what is it? Do you have something to say, Miss V?
I'm sorry, I totally forgot what I was going to say. This is the first time I've actually ever had to address someone like that.
You should have practiced before coming to court. Honestly, Miss V, I'm not sure I like this.
Say there, little kitten. Want a piece of my coffee candy?
Candy?
Well, you're still too young to be drinking real coffee. You don't have your coffee crunching teeth in yet. You have to eat the candy first.
Oh. I was fiddling with stuff and I accidentally hit the button. What did it say? Ugh, come on.
I don't think
Mia.
you missed anything.
What?
I don't think you missed anything.
Yeah, it was just Mia going, shake it off. Detective!
You guys, ma'am?
This photo, you said that there was nothing peculiar about it. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Well then, I suggest you take another look at the note written by the victim.
Note?
It very clearly says, wear white scarf for identification. The caller must have forgotten what the victim looked like. Thus, this special request.
I
have one very simple question for you, detective. Where is the white scarf? I can't seem to find it in this photo.
Well, to be honest, we didn't find it in the trunk, ma'am.
And you stopped there? You should have looked for it.
Yeah. Oh, now a lot of things are acting up. The caller told her to wear it to identify herself. So I expect she did just that. She even wrote a little note about it. Eh? Well, Mr. Ageworth, what do you have to say about this?
White scarf, it's a green scarf. I see the defense is a little lacking.
You make that joke, Puri, but just give it a minute.
The scarf you are searching so desperately for. It is this one, perchance.
Where did you find that, sir?
On Dusky Bridge. I was there first and decided to conduct my own investigation. Where were you? What the fuck is Dusky Bridge?
Is the bridge.
Oh, I thought it was like Eagle Bridge.
They called it an old suspension bridge, but its name is Dusky Bridge. On Eagle Mountain, above Eagle River.
What? Why didn't you tell me?
I made a decision to keep all pieces of evidence in my personal satchel. Well, you're disbarred. Safest place I know.
He's just a bird. He looks more like a floof to me. Is that a bad word?
Maybe.
Ah, fuck. Me and my big mouth.
Oof. That shot sure has a flair for the dramatic. Sorry, it's not exactly white as the caller in question. But as you can see, it's close enough for what it was intended for.
It's blue.
It looks like it spent some time in the mud.
Not surprising, it was drizzling on the mountain that day. Everything in her closet was blue.
Prosecutor Edgeworth. He was intentionally hiding that scarf the whole time.
It was a white scarf, but she washes everything with her police uniform and it all turned blue.
The court will accept the scarf into evidence. E.
Now, if the attorney for the defense has finished embarrassing herself, I'd like to move on with the testimony. That is all right with you, isn't it, Miss Faye?
Boy, I would like to wrap this scarf around his smarmy little neck.
Very good. Now, if it were done with this mud-covered scarf business, the prosecution moves to establish conclusively and with hard evidence that Miss Hawthorne and Mr. Falls did indeed meet on the bridge that day. Further, we will show exactly what occurred there. With this video I recorded of the scene.
That sounds quite promising. I can't wait to hear all about it. Although, it gives me some pause because it makes my throat just clench with thirst because of the anticipation. So give me a minute while I go get tea time because I fucking forgot it. Alright, here's the soda can. Soda pop of tea. It's a soda pop can of tea. Ugh. Everything is moving at his whim.
Don't forget, kitten. Laps up coffee like a cat. There's a reason why everyone considers this kid a genius.
A genius, huh? This is his first fucking case. How is he hyped up so much? Actually, this...
Industry plan? Industry plan?
Actually, there's an eyewitness who was there when the incident took place. The photo was accidentally taken by the witness. It shows the Vic wearing the scarf, sir. It was drizzling that day, unfortunately. It's a little hard to see what's going on. Anyway, the criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. That must have been when the scarf fell off. Looking at this photo, you really get the sense that this bridge is very high up.
This is one of those times where it feels like so obvious. Like I'm not even trying to solve it, and I'm just like, this don't make no sense. When are they gonna get to it?
Yeah.
Wow, look, he's fucking quartered against the wall of the mountain. That's exactly where we thought he was. It is about a 40-foot drop from the bridge to the Eagle River down below. That's why they're called Eagle River, because you're flying.
Mr. Edgeworth, who took this photo anyway?
Let's just say it was a well-intentioned third party.
Aha! A potential witness! So why isn't this person in the courtroom?
Well, they said they absolutely did not want to testify. That's totally not suspicious.
person in question is very manipulative, Your Honor. Besides, as long as we have this photo, we can see no reason to compel them to testify.
Mir. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Ear. I am Bert Fix Machine. Ear.
So as you see, Terry falls at both the motive and the opportunity. Judge, where did that shoe hit you? In the ear.
Ear. In the ear.
I think it's quite clear at this point what happened on that bridge.
Yeah, the truth is becoming clear to me now.
Huh?
Fax is almost done.
Yes, it's quite obvious he's clearly guilty. It was effects from the prosecution over there. It was just big words that said guilty.
Not again. That's not fair. I don't have a fax machine.
Sorry, little lady. The lizard president has already decided this case ahead of time.
Oh my god.
I haven't even done my cross-examination yet.
Ear. What do you mean, ear?
Swooty pop, whoa, the swooty pop.
Sorry, pop.
Present. Objection. What'd you say?
Diego, just like soy pop, where? Can I pour in my coffee? But at the same time, he's like, I bet that Spurg is sleeping with an empty bottle right now. Cut to Diego's room, just like no visible bed, just coffee cups.
Oh my gosh.
So, at the time of the crime, there was a light drizzle coming down, correct?
Yeah, and fog too. Just a generally soggy atmosphere.
Well, I have evidence that doesn't go with the soggy atmosphere.
But this is a photo of the victim's body that was found in the car trunk.
Considering the conditions at the scene of the crime, something isn't right.
Well, by all means, please enlighten us to what isn't right, eh? What about this photo of the trunk that doesn't fit with the conditions of that day?
Her heart wasn't in it.
She had boobs! If it was soggy, how could there be tits? That would brighten anyone's day. Naturally, the answer is right at the naturals here.
The victim's
Okay.
goat? The goat's natural? As far as I can see, there is nothing strange about this. There's no green big old sphere screaming, "Hey, Vigamoto!"
That's exactly what's strange. Recall the testimony. What were the conditions on the bridge that day? It was drizzling and foggy. Dusky Bridge was all wet.
Why'd you say it like that?
The victim really had fallen down. If the victim had really fallen down on her stomach on top of the bridge, then the front of her coat should have been covered in mud.
That's exactly right. The other day I fell on a muddy street and my gorgeous playoff beard was befouled.
He's a hockey player.
Uh-oh. Okay.
So you gotta talk with a whistle of missing 4 teeth? I do admit that the crime scene was quite wet upon that day. However, that doesn't No. If your honor had fallen in the shower instead of on a muddy street, your glorious hockey beard, pride of the Lethal League, would be wet but not muddy.
We played that the other day.
You sure did.
Fucking got stamped won twice out of fucking 14 matches.
No, you won more than twice.
No, I counted.
You did.
I have a literal record. I've only played with you. I have 2 wins. Unfortunately, I have yet to test that. Still, your point is well taken.
Can you prove that the surface of the bridge was muddy that day?
The surface of the bridge. Huh?
I was already thinking about, like, is the scarf really muddy from falling on the bridge? But before I even registered, like, she supposedly fell. A real man wouldn't stand for a Tom like this. Are you okay with your gender? Do you have something going on here?
Neither would a real woman. What? Are you trying to crack my egg or something?
Maya's like, Mia, what was it like back in the day? And she's like, I remember back in the day. And it's just like all these people trying to like front and mask. Just fucking constantly.
It was either they were trying to crack my egg and thought I was trans mask, or they were trying to crack their own eggs and really, really bad at it.
Usually both.
Usually both. It's hard to crack people's eggs. Of course I
Probably
can.
shouldn't try.
What?
And you probably shouldn't try it.
That will be a debate for
If I'm just gonna say if they're like talking to you about something, sure, be like, oh yeah, you consider it. But like this kind of like you'd make a pretty good man kind of stuff isn't so good.
True.
But unsolicited. Like gasp.
Here is the evidence that proves the surface of the bridge was muddy.
Scarf.
The evidence is this scarf. Yeah, I'm the judge.
Throw it at him. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
What did you say?
Did you throw it at him?
Yeah! What the hell was that, woman?
Wow, the only time I get gendered properly is when they are claiming assault.
When you're in trouble.
When I'm in trouble.
It's almost like they're trying to condition me into something.
It should be obvious. If the scarf fell onto the bridge and got this muddy, it means that the bridge was obviously covered in mud. That was a new sprite.
Oh, I can't be outwitted by this novice bimbo.
Hey, same to you, Bimbo. Ms. Faye's assertions makes perfect sense to me.
I do admit there appears to be a contradiction between the condition of the victim's coat and her scarf. However, the real question is, why is there a contradiction? Bet you didn't get that one, huh? Dummy.
Huh?
Connor says, huh? For every contradiction, there exists an explanation.
Are you gonna beat me up? Why were you cracking your knuckles?
Let's look at what the explanation in this case may be, shall we?
Those are some satisfying cracks you're pulling off, Puri.
There's a reason I love you, minute.
Yeah. All right. It's not like he's really giving me a choice here.
Huh? Your pretty well for a little kitten.
Mr. Armando.
No matter what he says, a contradiction always comes down to a life. I'm trying my best, and I know it's not possible. I'm trying my best to be like talking while drinking without having a drink.
I could try and do that with the tea, but that's happened at least once on stream where I was drinking and tried to talk, and that's when my keyboard got very, very sticky.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's either the victim discovered in the trunk. The witness's photo showing the defendant and the victim. Or the witness's testimony that states she saw with her very own lovely little gems the moment of that gruesome murder.
You are very good at those, and it's concerning me how loud you're able to get that. Are you okay?
Sure. I finally have the ability to beatbox. Just relax and think it over in your mind. Take some time, that's what you need. If you really think about it, it's pretty simple, isn't that? The false evidence. It's one of those three.
What you just said. No, I'm not sure I like that. What's with all the slippin' and slurpin'?
What serpent?
That wasn't me, Your Honor. That was the coffee aficionado over here that said it.
What's wrong with saying it?
Several things.
The court is not in the habit of accepting false evidence, you know.
Oh, sure it isn't. Blame it on him, Your Honor. He's the one trying to slip false evidence into your court. But we won't let him. We'll expose this evidence as the flimsy scam it really is. Good copy.
Yes. The false evidence in this case is... It's a no-brainer. Obviously, it's the witness that's suspicious. During his earlier testimony, the detective pointed out a crucial fact. The criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. Now, in that testimony, exactly what the witness claims... Now, is that the testimony exactly what the witness claims to have seen?
Yeah, that's what the witness told us.
That
You're
testimony...
too slow.
Gotta say the magic password.
Testimony is more filled with holes than Diego over here pats him on the back, coffee pours out.
That testimony is filled with holes. The book, specifically. After all, the victim's coat isn't dirty at all.
That's true.
It's not just true, it's... the truth. If there was a truly decisive witness in this case, I'm certain that boy Wander over there would have called them in the first place.
Your Honor, The defense requests the cross-examination. The defense requests to cross-examine the eyewitness. The testimony presented so far is not only vague, but contradictory as well.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, you get to say if we get to pull in something that would destroy your claims. You get to say. You're the prosecution. It appears that we'll...
No, I don't.
Okay, he said no. Fuck you. It appears that we'll need to hear from your mystery witness. After all, it's like a blind box. But somehow worse than an actual blind box, which are already pretty bad.
Sorry. You should brace yourself. For the brutal truth.
Uh-huh.
Your Honor, the prosecution has no intention of hiding the witness from the court. Except that she didn't want to testify and we respected her wishes to hide from the court. We're prepared to present our witness at any time.
Very well. Please bring forth your witness at this time.
What Mr. Edgeworth said kind of worries me. What does he mean by the brutal truth?
Sorry, I meant to say brutalness. Have you seen his videos?
No.
Now,
I barely have.
let's proceed with the testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, please go right ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. The prosecution summons the woman who saw the events that day with her very own eyes. The one, the only. You know her. You love her.
This is it, Mia. The battle begins here.
This is the final battle.
Also, I'm reading chat. No one says enough about how nice Mia's hairdo is. And yeah, Mia is one of the characters I actually like from this series of the original trilogy. I just don't like the circumstance of like her possessing kids, but that's not her fault. That's just simply how the magic works. And if I could change that fact, I would. But she is smart and all this stuff, and there's a reason why she is the base for the outfit of the thumbnails for these streams. Because this is a very Mia-focused game. Ignore trivia.
They fridged her, but then they thaw her out occasionally. Witness, what is your name and occupation? Butterfly.
Everyone is so silent that I can hear their hearts going pitter-patter.
I can hear the hearts of everyone. They're joining with me in this one moment.
Whoa! When I look at you, how can I put it? You look as scrumptious as a double double on a dozen donuts. You look as scrumptious as a double on a dozen donut holes. A what? I feel like I want to hurry up and hand down a verdict just to have a bite.
Hey, not so fast.
As I said before, this witness is very sensitive and delicate. I would ask the court to please exercise care when addressing her.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. You are a true gentleman.
Don't like this.
I don't like this either.
Miss Faye, you could learn a lot from this man.
If be such a gentleman. He sure doesn't act like one to me.
Sir,
Eh? Oh, I'm gonna do both parts of this horrific act. Great. Sorry you have to see this, Barry. Yes, my dear?
this is my first time, so I'm sure I'll make a lot of mistakes. Anyway, I just wanted to say I'm sorry for all the trouble I might cause.
Not at all. It's no trouble at all.
Now then, may we please have your name and occupation?
My name is, Melissa Foster. I'm a college student, a freshman in the literature department.
I'm getting my brain is just going crazy on like associations.
Example?
You were on this. What?
Do you got what's the one that's going on now?
The last one was Doki Doki Literature Club. You were on the scene when the unfortunate event occurred, correct?
Okay, can you elaborate on the the Doki Doki part?
Yeah, you know what Doki Doki Literature Club is, right?
Yes.
Well, she said she was in the literature class,
Oh.
and so my brain just went Doki Doki Literature Club.
Literature club. There's only one. It's filled with murder.
And you were the one who took this photo. Is that accurate?
How can you be so mean?
Now, see here. What are you doing shoving that in her face like that?
But it's a photograph. It's not like it's not like it's something dangerous.
You know those episodes, the like classic episode of shows, where it's like, new person comes in and they become friends with the main character, and the best friend character sees how evil they are, but no one else sees it, and they're jealous or whatever, or other people think they're just jealous or something, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone's least favorite.
Everyone's least favorite. They're only good when it's like proven at the end of just like, see, it is a mind control thing.
I don't even think that like redeems the episode from being this long.
True.
Next time I'll be forced to penalize you.
Uh-oh. I don't like the turn this has taken. Is she staring at me?
And you would be?
Huh? I'm the defense attorney. My name is Mia Fey.
I see. So you are.
So you are.
Now then, young lady, could you please give us your testimony?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll do my best.
Moni's a nice name. I don't know why my brain went there, but Moni would be a nice name for someone.
Moni or money?
You know what? I did mean Moni, but then I thought about like it sounds like moan, so maybe not.
Maybe not, unless you truly want to torture the kin.
Do you think Gato moans when drinking coffee? There's just like one time in all of the court cases where Gato just lets out like a really sexual moan while drinking coffee, and the court just has to move on without saying anything.
If I tried to do that with my current thing of just like,
No.
everyone's femme, it'd be a very different vibe.
I'm definitely not doing it. But
No, you don't need to, Brie. You could just put it out in the world for someone else to.
brain worms.
I was using my camera to take some pictures of wild flowers. Then I noticed there were two people standing up on the suspension bridge. Suddenly, they just started fighting. That's when I hurried and took the photo that shows the crucial moment. And right after that, I called the police.
There is a non-zero chance I leave this because I don't like this case.
That's all right. I can do this solo if you want to go. You can just watch from
Was
the
it?
gallery. Or even just leave full front.
See?
I'm serious. You can go.
I know. We'll see.
By the way, you can leave. Where were you standing when the incident occurred?
I believe the map would be of help here. You're gonna have to pick me up and throw me out the window, Tibbet, or just wait until something slightly worse happens.
Oh, just wait. Oh, gosh, just wait.
I was standing right over here. I was standing in a beautiful field surrounded by tall cliffs.
Now, I can't prove or disprove that, but I don't believe her. Like, I don't even believe there were flowers in the vicinity.
So, you took the photo from that location, eh?
I brought the camera I was using at the time, just like Mr. Edgeworth asked me to.
Whoa, what a cute camera. Just like its owner. Pink and probably going to kill someone. Alright then, Miss Faye. Oh wait, there's a better joke that I could say. Do you know the twists of these cases?
Probably. If you say it might remind me.
Okay. Just like its owner. Very pink and could probably survive being thrown off a bridge. Alright then, Miss Faye. Time for your cross-examination. But I warn you, make the witness cry again, and you'll feel the wrath of my gavel.
Sniffle. All right, that's it. No, here's where you know those situations where it's like, well, Maya saved the day by getting thrown out of the courtroom for me kind of stuff. Here's the situation where it's like, if I hear that young lady crying one more time, I'm gonna throw you out. And she starts sniffling, and God goes, what was that? Did I hear anything? Did I hear sniffling? No, Your Honor. I made myself my head a little.
Oh my gosh.
There's pressure in my forehead.
Oh no. The witness's photograph. Present.
You watched the Star Cake with the Santa game, right?
The elf one?
Yeah.
Yay.
I genuinely was faint and almost passed out from doing those voices.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I don't know about how close I was to passing out, but I was faint and kind of losing it, physically.
Oh no. Alright, present.
Butterflies are so silly. Look at them go. They feel like smiling friends.
What?
They feel like smiling friends. Remember the little fairy guys that the heralds? We bring you a quest from the mystical forest.
Oh.
And they're just fluttering around, but they have that smiling friends, it's really fast, no frames animation. Just vibrate.
Objection. Witness. When you said you took a photo of the crucial moment, is this what you meant? All I can see in this photo are two people facing each other. You testified that you saw the two of them starting to fight. Normally, that's the kind of thing we would refer to as a crucial moment. Ugh. Ugh.
Bless you.
That was a burp.
Yeah.
You can bless burps?
Sure, why not? You're my friend and I like you and I want you to thrive.
Wow! Same to you, Puri. You are a dear friend of
Yay!
mine.
Wow.
Why haven't you presented a photo like that?
Well, you see...
The photo we presented was the only one there was. She had burned all the other ones.
But if you
Quite-
really wanted to capture the crucial moment, then what happened next? You must have taken a photo of it. Yo!
Oh,
My apologies, young ladies. I'm Homer. I have taken over your judge.
I think it would be really funny if, like, the only sprite change in the series, like when they have that big courtroom shot, if the only sprite change was like Dahlia's like toes go from pointing inwards to pointing outwards when she becomes confident, and that's the only sprite edit from that shot.
You see, you can slightly tell a woman's lying by her toes!
All right, foot fetishes, let's. Sorry, that was a joke.
Alright, feet guy, move along.
But Miss Faye's assertion is not without a certain amount of merits.
He can certainly downplay a situation, can't he?
I'm sorry. I'm a very bad girl. I used it all up. The film, I mean.
You ran
My
out of
Switch,
film?
my Switch has all 10,100 photos I'm allowed to take.
Oh my goodness.
This photo was the last one.
What? Fuck you.
Unfortunately, that is the truth. I personally examined, fuck you, all the photographs you took on that day.
Fuck you.
Well, fuck you. All the other photos are the witnesses of playing amongst the flowers.
Well, fuck you. I was just working here. I'm putting these cans up. What the fuck you want?
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Well, fuck you. Honor just lets this part go, but as soon as Mia's like, about this evidence, no, don't want to hear it. Don't
Yeah.
waste this court's time.
Don't waste this court's time. Yep.
We only accept proper no-ahs here in this court, young lady.
We only accept the propers, and you aren't. We only accept the prop hunts.
Gary's mood.
The witness herself. Then who took the photos?
My fucking brain went to like a court case where there's a character named Gary, and they're like, "Oh, the witness wrote here about Gary's mood at the time that he was very dangerous," and it was like, "No, this was about a Gary's Mod prop hunt map. It was very dangerous."
That is how most like Ace Attorney games operate. They need to have some piece of information that you gotta
Like
think
Miss
differently
Mystery?
about.
hmm
That's what makes good mysteries.
That's what makes a good mystery, Gary's Mod.
Yeah, not to spoil one of my future games that's gonna come out in like 23 years, but I want a thing of where it's someone saying of just it was in the night, and then it's like, no, you got stabbed in the day, and so everyone's just like very confused of just like it was obviously in the night, something like that,
It was-
and then it's
It
in a
was
suit of
inside
armor.
Sir Gwendolyn's fucking immune system.
Yeah, I guess, but yeah, it's supposed to be.
Sorry. I'm sorry for interrupting. Please.
No,
tell me about
that was a very funny turn.
Well, you see, my camera has a timer feature built into it.
So, You took photos of yourself? I remember taking some photos of myself once too. Please, no details.
Oh my goodness.
They were fucking selfies at the winning game! It seems that Ms. Fay's assertion was not so decisive after all.
But wait, just a minute.
Yep. Well, if she had no film left, she couldn't very well take more big pictures. Well, couldn't.
Miss Foster, perhaps then you could tell us about a different sort of photo. Photos of the incident that you took with your very own eyes, so to speak.
Are you going to mount my head on a projector like in Wild Wild West?
That is a specific reference that I both at the same time know and don't know. I have seen that movie and I barely know what happened in that movie.
It's just a reference to the very beginning of the movie of where they have the dead head of a guy and they're like, what happened? And they're like, well, at the moment of death, the shock was so violent that it imprinted a thing into the retinas that if we just take a light bulb, project it through the eyes, there it is. It's upside down. All our eyes see upside down. So if we just rotate the head upside down, there it is. It's a cornfield. Yes, but that is a spider. Okay.
Reminds me of the one screw-on head like steampunk bit where you got David Hyde Pierce's character, and he's just like, I need to know what you know, so I'm gonna smoke you. You're inside a giant bong. I'm gonna smoke you now. You're going in the smoke. I'm smoking you. I'm smoking you.
What?
Yeah, there was a pilot for The Amazing Screw-On Head or whatever, and David Hyde Pierce played the villain, and he gets to like do like a fucking interrogation scene where he's like, well, if you're not gonna tell me what you want, I'm just gonna smoke you and consume your knowledge.
Huh.
Mr. Edgeworth, you're quite the poet.
Very well then. Let's get back to the cross-examination in this stream. Let's hear your thoughts on the fight that you witnessed.
Yes, Mr. Judge.
Boy, this guy is a real sucker for sweet talk.
It looks like the other kid in the room is the one that's getting all the attention.
Yeah, it's sickening. Sure. Whatever. Objection! Witness, your testimony is a joke.
Huh? What? But I just...
Ms. Fay, I thought I warned you not to make the witness cry.
One short testimony and two bad contradictions. There's no possible excuse.
You say there were 2 contradictions?
It's simple. Just take a look at the diagram of the area. According to her testimony, the two of them were in the middle of the bridge. But if they were, and the victim had turned around and tried to run, well then,
she would have hit a dead end. Hey!
You said 10 yards, but she couldn't have ran even 5. Because Dusky Bridge is collapsed on that side.
What does all this mean?
It's very simple, Your Honor. This charming little witness told a charming little lie. That's all there is to it.
This beautiful young lady has been lying to the court.
Just a moment, Your Honor. Edgeworth puts on a wig and like a Dahlia Hawthorne cosplay, and he goes, how's my case now, Your Honor?
Now there's joy. I think I'm drunk.
Your Honor, allow me to personally apologize for the confusion.
Allow me to personally apologize. Puts on a Dolly Hawthorne. I apologize. What do you mean?
There's one major mistake in this diagram.
What did you say?
What are you referring to?
So, because this diagram was made after the incident occurred, it's a very old bridge. We couldn't find any official blueprints of it.
So you're saying...
I'm saying that even though the bridge is currently in disrepair, why blueprints? What do blueprints have to do with its condition? There's no evidence that can prove the bridge was broken during the incident.
That line.
Like what?
That's
Why would
ridiculous.
Why did they build the bridge broken? Why would blueprints matter?
They're saying we don't know if it was just in a very stupid and roundabout way trying to say of just like we don't know if it was actually broken at the time of the incident.
I get that part, but I don't know why blueprints would dictate if the bridge got broken at some point before the incident.
Welcome to Ace Attorney.
Like-
we don't know either.
But like, why would a blueprint show a broken bridge? Like, of course the bridge was built to completion in the blueprint. I apologize to the court for not being more clear when I presented the evidence.
You can try being more queer when you present the evidence.
Oh, you.
Oh, you.
That guy is queer.
Huh? What do you mean? How can everyone tell but me?
So after that, Mia still doesn't know after that. He planned it from the beginning. He's a genius, all right. That diagram of... Oh, that's good. The bridge was his insurance policy.
What? That coward using evidence and planning for things? That coward!
Oh, Warden.
A cowherd, if you will. I don't get it either. She just made me say it. Well, Miss Faye, it seems you've once again made a reckless accusation.
Was it fucking reckless?
Rickulous? Rickaloose. Rickaloose is a Pokemon, right?
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, we need to get the fucking Fox Boy on it. Or the bird, the chicken, the Evelyn, that's her name. Fuck.
Oh, Fox Boy. I was like, what the fuck is a Bucks Boy?
That's Kiri. I forgot their names. Oh, when I'm doing
I didn't hear Fox, so I was confused. I was like, what is a Bucks Boy?
Oh.
I'm sorry. I should have been more careful myself.
No. It wasn't your fault at all.
Did you see her swirling eyes?
I did not.
Her vortexes? Now then, shall we go on with the trial?
They're vortexes like the back of a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Motherfuckers!
I'd like to establish once and for all what it was that the witness actually saw.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm trying to learn my father's accent. I'm not very good at it.
Indeed, we can tell.
He's some kind of European, I guess. I don't know.
I thought your father was Gregory Edgeworth.
I mean, yes, but also.
Oh, are you one of those queers with two feathers?
I mean, technically, but not in the way you're thinking.
Ah, not legally. Ah, wink, wink. We'll fix that someday when it becomes profitable for the state. You know, like weed. All right, young lady. May I ask
Yeah, I
you
sure
to
do like weed.
what?
Yeah, I sure do like weed.
Yeah, wink, wink. Wait, where, where? May I ask you to please proceed with your testimony?
But it's so hard to go on.
We're all on your side, Miss Foster.
There's no need to worry. Just tell us about what you saw.
Yeah, I'm infecting you, eh? Am I your third feather?
Would you like to be?
I I didn't expect you to answer that. I need to think about it, boy.
Very well.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever seen the newer Weird Al movie, Weird the Al Yankovic Story?
I have not seen any Weird Al movies.
He has a lot of dad issues. He like leaves home and his dad like kicks him out and like disowns him and stuff. And he has this mentor figure. And at the end of the movie, he like makes up with his like bio dad. And then right after he does that, his mentor figure's like, "I want to adopt you. Would you please say yes? Would you consider?" And he's like, "Sorry, man, you're like one scene late. I just work things out." It's like, oh, okay, I get you. So it's okay. It's just real awkward.
Running from the circus.
After he stabbed her in the back, he quickly picked her up in his arms. Then he carried her over to the car. I suppose that was the only way he could make sure the body stayed hidden. He couldn't just leave the body on top of the bridge or kick it into the river where it's very hard to find things. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm only supposed to talk about what I saw.
Witnessing such a violence must have been difficult.
Yes, sir. I'm still shaken up.
I'm still shaken up. He accepts his testimony as it is. Well, you're finished.
Don't say that.
Alright. Maybe I'll stop off in my favorite cafe on the way home. Good brew. And make a really great mocha latte.
This trial isn't over yet.
Man, I could really go for a coffee. But yeah, that's what I like to hear. Whenever he talks about coffee, he just doesn't drink it.
When I'm
Thinking about coffee, I don't need to drink coffee. When I'm not thinking about coffee, that's when I need my fix.
All right, Ms. Faye, your cross-examination, if you please.
The contradiction is staring you right in the face, Mia. Go on the attack. Running from the circus. Objection! A killer not wanting his victim to be found can understand that. However, the idea of moving the body for that purpose is clearly odd. There was a much easier way to make sure the body wasn't found.
I don't like this case.
Well, what is it? To fit with the historical accuracy, we said this is the first case in all of Ace Attorney's timeline, so it's the worst case. Because that's how it works. Like, the further you get
Because
into law...
everyone's so closeted.
Yep, because of all the queers. But not for the reason you'd think. Because we're all dealing with all our other shit that it's hard to, focus on the fucking issues. Sorry about my mouth, it's being very angry. Well, what is it?
Take another look at the map of the area, and you'll see how. There's a river right below the bridge. Earlier, Mr. Edgeworth pointed out something interesting about the river. Flashback voice.
Almost you are not aware, Eagle River is well known for its powerful current. Most bodies that fall in are never recovered. If you look to your left, you will see the exhibit on the microscope. Learn about the mitochondria.
What a riveting impression you did there, Ms. Faye.
The kidnapping case 5 years ago. The victim's body was carried away and never found. Excuse me? If 10 murders were to occur at the same spot above the Eagle River, you can bet your boots that every other killer would have tossed the body in the water.
Now, excuse me, Miss Defense Attorney. If you're accusing me of hoarding a bunch of dead bodies to make a pillow fort, then you're out of your mind. And I simply cannot stand for these baseless accusations.
Order, order, order. I'm not sure if I care for the way you put that, Miss Faye. But I must admit, it does seem odd not to have thrown the body into the river. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, don't you cough.
They sigh.
It's like a quiet
That's
cough.
worse. How sad. They sad sigh.
Sorry, I actually had to cough after that.
It's okay. Perhaps Miss Faye would do well to try taking a dip in the river herself. That's a legal threat in the courtroom. This is the pose I make when I cut my boyfriend's huge tits. After all, he claimed to be such an expert in the ways of nature. Sorry for making this pose, force of habit.
What are you talking about?
1 moment. My point is that no matter how odd you may find the killer's method of body disposal, the fact is that this is what the killer did. None of your arguments have anything to do with what this witness saw.
Wait, Drew.
Do you need me to take over everyone for a moment?
No, I was just replying to someone. Yeah.
Ms. Fay, it seems that your assertion is without merit after all.
Objection! But what the witness claims to have seen is totally ridiculous!
Surely you can't deny that the body was found in the trunk of the car.
That's certainly consistent with what the witness has told us. Ugh.
Please, witness, go on with your false testimony.
I'll try. False? You're the one who fucking made this up, you cravat wearing.
Oh, you? All you have to do is tell us only what you saw.
What a way to power move that.
Oh, you.
Otherwise, the mean lady might yell at you again. This is back in the day before we even reclaimed queer. I'm the one who reclaimed queer. You can thank me.
Yep. Who is he talking about?
All right. I'll do my best. After he stabbed her in the back, he quickly picked her up in his arms.
Objection. Well, Ms. Foster, it looks like you've done it this time.
Done what?
Made a crucial mistake.
A crucial mistake. Hey, why isn't mine ketchup flavored? Eh? Like what, Ms. Fay? Now I'm disappointed. How am I gonna have my poutine without some ketchup?
The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there.
You're saying you saw that, right? With your very own eyes?
Oh, who said that? Was that a ventriloquist?
It sounded like the witness, so it must have. There's no other way. Ventriloquisms haven't been invented for another 6 years with that woodman.
Wow, how did the witness testify with all that water in her mouth? As Mia's just covering her mouth and not, like, talking any different at all?
Not even like covering it very well, it's just like splayed fingers.
She's too used to doing the cunnilingus pose.
Well,
Yes, and?
it's simple, Ms. Foster. Take a look at the diagram. The place you claim to have taken the photo from that day is here. Do you see what I mean? Even if you tried to see the car, this outcropping of rock is directly in the way.
I'm taller than I look.
That
Doing it's kind of getting me.
the what?
I said I'm taller than I look. Yeah, it's so stupid.
It's like there is a giant hole. We fill it with water and put a buoyant piece of tile on it to have any witness as always the same height. We
She's
have had
just
to use the
gaslighting you that
entire
she-
hole.
She's just gaslighting you that she's like 7 foot when she's actually 4 foot.
Fucking, what are you, a man on fucking Tinder? That's right, Ms. Foster. From
the
where
women-
you were
but the women-
standing, you could not have possibly seen the killer's car.
What people don't realize is that that doesn't work. But it would work for women. They'd get all the bitches. I admit the diagram shows a large outcropping of rock. If I saw a woman on Tinder saying she was 7 foot, I wouldn't even care if she was lying. However, it isn't so tall that it would stop her from seeing the car.
That's right. I'm a tall queen. It's not that high at all. There wasn't a sniff of weed.
I only look shorter because I'm wearing flats today. When I'm wearing my heels, I'm like 7'4".
I was just able to see the car. I was able to see his car just fine.
I'm so sorry, but that just doesn't wash.
Objection! Look at this photo of her meeting Red Link and Etika at the same time. She's clearly smaller than them.
I believe it was the witness who presented this as evidence to the court. Yes.
Here's her standing next to the Game Grumps, who we historically know Aaron is 5 foot and Dan is only like 5'8". What?
Both 6'2".
They're what? What do you mean? What do you mean Aaron's that tall? No, he's short. I've seen the
Yeah.
animatics. He's short.
I remember him talking about that stuff where he's like, I don't know why everyone draws me short. I'm the exact same height as Dan.
Yup. And they're both fucking huge.
I just went to like the tallest YouTubers I could think of. Etika's like 6'6", Rhett's like 6'8" or some shit, and Link's like 6'4" or some shit. They're really fucking tall.
Is that like Rhett from Rhett and Link?
Yeah, Rhett and Link, and then also Etika, who has no relation to Rhett and Link. He's just also tall.
Who's Etika?
Etika's, he was a streamer I really liked.
Okay. This is the location that the photo was taken from.
He was tall and also had like a big flat top, so he was even taller.
Your own photo tells the whole story. You can clearly see the left side of the bridge.
I had it by my feet.
But the outcropping that is being referred to is really more like a cliff.
This is
Hey!
forced perspective.
What'd you say?
Forced perspective.
Yep. It was by my feet. Your view should have been completely cut off by this cliff.
Now, objection, it was shaped like a ramp. The tallest point was the one next closest to the river, and it very drastically fell down from there.
But still you claim to have been able to see the killer's car.
No!
Order in the court. What is the meaning of all this ballyhoo? What?
Bollywood.
I am
Your Honor, don't jump to any hasty conclusions. The fact that the escapee fled in the stolen car was reported on the news. After witnessing a murder, I'm sure that you can appreciate the witness was very upset. She must have heard about the stolen car and convinced herself that she saw it. Saw it.
Sorry.
Objection! But she was repeatedly warned before starting her testimony. She was told to testify only about what she saw with her own eyes.
Oh, well, that's the thing. Both my eyes are not my own. I was blind when I was born, and someone gave me their eyes. They were known as
The Beast.
They were ironically known as Ivan.
Now they're just Ven.
Ironically.
Now they're just Ven.
Mr. Judge,
Yeah, wait, what is it?
I think I must have remembered things wrong.
Hold it!
I was just resting my eyes.
Hey, wait a minute! You can't just say that!
Miss Faye, no one on the face of the planet is perfect. It's not perjury if we like them.
Yes indeed, quite true. You know what they say. To err is human, to forgive is divine. But I'm inclined to give the benefit of the doubt to our witness here.
So clearly I can't forgive her either.
What? That's not fair! Let me go into the sprite that shows how big my boobs are!
Kid, did you get tears in this? Don't do that.
Sorry. Mr. Armando, I thought you liked salt.
I don't. Not in my coffee. Although this mascara is pretty good. Would you get it?
The Alta?
Noted. Don't look back until the trial is over. Now is the time to go forward. Oh shit, I fell forward and spilled my coffee. I gotta lick it up off the floor.
But that wasn't fair! You were supposed to lick me, not the floor!
Sweetheart, we're all so fucking closeted. Okay, kid, you need to relax, then you need to remember.
How does me,
It's
a
very
woman liking you,
important.
a man, make me closeted? Is there something you're not telling me,
You're telling me.
Armando? Or are you
Yes,
woman?
hello, I are man. Doe. The other kitten's testimony.
Look, distraction. The other kitten's testimony. Don't think about what I've been saying.
The other kitten is stealing my milk. I need that for my coffee. Get out of the way.
Oof.
You know, this is... I just had like a huge train of thought in like the blink of an eye about like fucking Diego / Godot here. Of where, what if someone had like support of someone who was helping them transition, but then that person gets murdered, and then it's like that person can't transition anymore, and then they blame the person who didn't, get the killer, like what Godot is doing to Phoenix, of just like, you let her die. Would that be like
I'm sorry.
interesting story?
I'm sorry, it's my fault. I missed some important details of that towards the beginning.
What if someone was transitioning, like, for instance, Godot, with the help of someone like Mia, but then Mia dies and they can't get the support to transition anymore? And then the Godot would have a grudge against the person who, like Phoenix. Just like, she was important to me.
Yeah,
She
the
made
other
the world
person.
safe.
You see?
Just some thoughts. Put more trans stories.
Mhm.
Tragedies, if you will.
Well,
Trans tragedies. That's what you sound like.
I was about to say, whoa, was that me? So tell me, how did you know that?
That's not what you sound like, Puri. I was doing a joke that Mia was like doing a voice for.
Mhm. How did you know that he broke into the trunk?
Uh-huh.
Well, Miss Foster, until you can explain how you knew that, I'm just gonna drink this coffee.
Corfy.
I got out a lot of very suspicious people on this side of the courtroom.
Well, witness?
Reminds me of like you're gonna have a lot of very suspicious people. Sounds like he's saying Tim and Mia are suspicious characters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that reminded me They remind me of like a kind of a person who was a little like this when I was in school. And at one point, I told her that she was like very critical. Like, she's critical of everything. And she's like, "What's that mean?" And someone else told her that it means she's very important. She's like, "What, you got a crush on me?" I'm like, "No."
Yeah. It's not even what critical meant in that sense.
Yeah.
That was someone like
I
using
tried
the
to explain
absolute
it, I'm like, no,
dictionary
it means
definition to fuck.
yes, it means you're very like critical of every little thing and very like a critic, and she just doesn't listen to me. I think she's also the one who roll punched me in the stomach.
Oh,
Well, I'm certain that he broke into the trunk because there were marks left on the trunk lid. I'm certain they were scratch marks from when he broke into it.
With his
wait,
little kitten paws.
let me see that photo.
She's like, I got this. I'm gonna win this court over with my like cuteness. And then she gets in and she sees the fucking defendant. And he's like a little cat guy. He's like, yeah. And she's like, fuck, I'm gonna really have to put on the charm.
Well, there's the other kitten. It's true. These certainly look like scratch marks around the keyhole. I don't know what this is supposed to be. It's just a big old.
Need a girl to leave scratch marks around my keyhole.
It's obvious that this trunk has been broken open. Well, Miss Faye, are you satisfied? Give us 5 stars.
Satisfied?
The judge is on her side. I can't make any mistakes here. What she just said. Is there a contradiction in there somewhere? Oh, wait. Fuck. I pushed the wrong thing.
Something about it doesn't seem so. What? What's happening?
I think I'm in a death state. Ow. Okay, give it a sec. Oh, fuck. I skipped a whole lot of that. Right. The reason the witness had seen the scratches was... We skipped a lot of busy work.
Okay.
There's only one way that the witness had the chance to see those scratches. Yes? What is it? Naturally, when she opened the trunk and stuffed the corpse in and herself.
She did what with a corpse?
Yeah, I don't know how to respond to that.
Lada, what are you doing here? You haven't even been invented yet.
The person who
I haven't
really...
injected semen into an egg for you yet.
What? Say that again?
The homunculus.
The person who really hid the body in the trunk of that car was Melissa Foster. It was you that did it, wasn't it?
That's ridiculous. I could never. It was the man in the prison garb. He's the one that...
I don't think so, Miss Foster. If Falls had been the one that put the corpse in the trunk, he would have simply used the car key. There was no need to break it open.
But he stole the car.
He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting at a red light, which means that the key would have still been in the ignition.
Oh, I see.
Thank you for telling us about the scratches, Ms. Foster. Without that, we never would have uncovered the truth. that it couldn't have been Mr. Falls that put the body in the trunk.
No!
Preposterous. Hippopotamus. To even suggest that the witness to put the body, if that were true, then how do you explain the photo that she took? Huh? Huh? How you prove that one, huh? The corpse only could have been put in the trunk when the incident occurred. I know that at the time she was taking photographs.
Now?
More down there.
Now is your chance, Mia.
Finish this.
Finish him.
Finish him.
On the contrary.
She just like rips out his spine and the entire court starts screaming and it's like to be continued.
On the contrary, I'm not so certain about that anymore, Mr. Edgeworth. There's no need to think too deeply about it. What I'm saying is the shutter for this may have not been pushed by Miss Foster herself. Let's take another look at this camera and see what features it has, shall we? It has a timer built into it. Even a mini tripod.
Tripod.
Why,
No.
it's almost as if she had brought this camera just to take this picture.
What are you trying to say then, Miss Fay? Are you trying to insinuate that my client is queer? We all know we're all queer. Queer? That when the crime occurred, Miss Foster wasn't in the field as she claimed. She was in the other field as she didn't claim.
Well, if she really did claim, if she really did use the camera's auto timer, then the answer is yes. She was somewhere else. Exactly. She was not in the field.
Would the defense please explain further?
Listen. This is a crucial point. Where was Miss Foster when the incident occurred? And that question will also make clear Miss Foster's true identity.
She was in the water.
She was in a fucking secret agent marine infiltration scuba gear.
Well then, please answer this question. Where was Melissa Foster when the incident on the bridge occurred?
Funny K.
Funny V.
Ooh.
Naturally, the witness was right here.
But that's where the victim Ms. Hawthorne was standing.
Yes? Oh, wait, you don't know that yet. Oh, fuck.
Order! 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 Miss Fay, what on earth?
Your Honor, if I may.
No, you can only April.
I thought you were Mia.
Just random,
May
just
Fay?
like Animorph style morphs into April May.
Yeah. See, that's why they were calling me kitten the entire time. Yeah.
I know. They put all these chemicals in me. They made me this big rat woman, and then I turned into this human woman. But now I'm back to rat woman.
After parting with the victim on the bridge, the defendant fled by car.
Car.
But this would mean that there was no time to put the victim in the trunk. In other words, if someone put the body in the trunk, It could have only been before the defendant met the victim. Wait, I wonder, are they going to imply that the couple who lost the car is, like, Dahlia and her last boyfriend?
Maybe?
I don't remember if they do that, but that'd be kind of interesting. It could have only been before the defendant met the victim.
Cyanide. Of course, Mr. Falls met with the victim.
Everyone's a victim in here, Ms. Faye. We're all queer.
The only person with the opportunity to have put the victim in the trunk was Trunkster Joe. He's the same man that killed her, Terry Falls.
Objection. You still don't understand, do you, Mr. Edgeworth? By the time the witness's photo was taken, the victim was already dead. The person in the photo was not Valerie Hawthorne.
What? I've never heard anything more ridiculous in my entire 13 years of life. My entire one-day career. My entire 2-hour career.
My entire entire car.
Was it in-tire or is it two-tire?
Entire. It's shaped like a letter.
Then who exactly is the victim in this photo?
It's obvious, isn't it? It's your own witness.
Yeah, wait, what? I control the buttons to move us forward sometimes.
It's the only possible explanation. The woman that Mr. Falls met on the bridge that day was not Valerie Hawthorne. It was you, Melissa Foster. Let's remember that it was raining and foggy on the mountain that day. Mr. Falls himself believed that the woman in front of him was Valerie Hawthorne.
I knew Valerie Hawthorne very well for some... What? Hadn't seen her in 5 years, okay. After all, she was the woman he saw in court one day from a different side of the room.
Objection! But since my client has spent 5 hard years in a federal penitentiary, but since then
Anyone
my
believe
client...
said that?
What?
Nothing?
He couldn't remember exactly what she looked like anymore.
You are just making this up as you go along. Where's your proof?
I've
You're
got-
just making up that I'm making up. Fuck you.
Fuck you!
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Jacques.
I've got it all right here. This piece of evidence will blow this case wide open. At the time of the incident, Mr. Falls had forgotten what Valerie Hawthorne looked like. Mr. Falls had forgotten the victim's face. That's why he needed some piece of identification, namely this muddy scarf.
Were you supposed to present the scarf?
You could do either.
Interesting.
I just wanted to do the note because the scarf is not what was in the note. So it feels more accurate to be like, this is literal note
Yeah.
of what Terry Falls said to do, which shows that he needed identification, instead of a muddy scarf that isn't white. It was Mr. Falls who had requested that she wear this scarf to identify herself. That's already been proven by the note the victim left. In other words, as long as you were wearing a scarf, like he asked, anyone could have pretended to be Valerie Hawthorne. Well, what do you have to say to that, Melissa Foster? She blew away like a leaf.
He's like, I thought you looked less Asian than before, but I wasn't sure.
Oh fuck, I fucked up my phone. Oh no. Where is Ms. Foster?
She's collecting her pieces in the lobby.
Mmm. Put some gravy on that and slurp that up. Yum yum yum, poutine. Don't you know poutine is made out of those weird fucking low frame rate butterflies? Not fries. We fry them, and so we call them fries that flied, so they're just fries.
Butterflies.
Testa fries.
Buttered fries, yeah.
It's obvious that Melissa Foster did it, and now she's poutine. She hid the body in the trunk and disguised herself as the victim. She set up the camera to snap a fake photo of them together.
The only question is, why did she do it?
Well, isn't that obvious? She's the real culprit.
Well, we'll have to wait for Ms. Foster to compose herself before starting again. Who wants to play some Lethal
Composer?
League?
Composer?
Composer! Finish them. Until then, this court is in Reese's Pieces. The defense and the prosecution are both to wait in their respective ball pits of Reese's Pieces.
Yes, Your Honor. What?
Understood.
Very well. This court is in Reese's.
To be continued.
To be continued. Alright. We got 30 minutes to do this. To see how far we can get. February 16th, 1:14 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 4. Mr. Falls, I I'm sorry.
I want to say thanks. You're real good. Real good. You really hooked me up.
Thanks. We're almost there. Once I prove that she committed the crime.
Yeah, but there's one. Big obstacle we gotta get past.
I heard munching in there. Are you slurping coffee soup?
It's more like a really thick slushy.
That obstacle?
Yeah. The spoon is in the way of my coffee and I don't know how to get past it. Motive. Why would Melissa Foster kill that policewoman anyway? Unless that policewoman was secretly Valerie Foster.
There was one time I had a hot chocolate and had a spoon to help like stir and sometimes pick out the marshmallows. And I also had a straw. I don't know why. Well, I kind of know why. It's like I gotta still have the spoon because how will I get the marshmallows into my mouth? But I was just like, I was watching the TV and I was just absentmindedly just like kind of solution my cup. And I tried to go for the straw and the spoon just went right in front and I like, this is not the shape I was expecting. And
Yeah.
it was metal. It was a metal spoon, so it was just like, iron.
You wanna know a trick to it?
Hmm?
If you put your straw up against the marshmallow and then you press your finger to the top of the straw, you'll create suction and lift off the marshmallow.
I know that now. I'm telling this story from when I was like, well, I'm gonna say
What
an
age
age
do you
that
learn
doesn't
that?
seem like it's that young, but you must know that I only like gained consciousness when I was like 7. So
That's fine.
I was about 9 to 10 when this happened.
That's fine. That's normal.
Really?
Sure.
Motive, huh?
Anyway, we're still badly in need of information.
Inflammation? Right.
Information.
Information?
What we need most is info about Melissa Foster's self. All we know is that she's a student studying literature, whatever that could be. And one more thing.
Yeah. What is it? I have my own coffee. I'm just not a psychopath like you.
You have coffee? 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 Give me
No, it's mine. Back off! Down, boy. Down. No, down, boy. Stop that. Bad. Bad
Well, the
girl.
incident that happened 5 years ago, of course, and also she's a bitch.
Like, I don't remember where I saw it, but I swear I've seen a thing of where it was like bad boy, and it's just like sad, and then it's like bad girl, and the person just like melts. I'm just like, no. It's just like, hey, is there anything you want to tell me? It's like, no.
Kidnapping murder case that Zebra Boy is on death row for. I didn't do nothing, I didn't kill nobody, I never lied.
Mr. Falls, in that case, tell us more about it. About what happened
would
5
never.
years ago.
I would never ever kill anyone, especially not some big guy with like chain wire fence scars. Okay, I trust you. What is going on with his neck?
That's a necklace.
I thought it was a rope, but it confuses me.
Yeah, it's
Why would they let a prisoner have like a fucking gold choker?
well, on the other side, you can't see it because he's wearing it backwards. On the other side is a small bottle.
Mm-hmm. That day, 5 years ago, I dream of it every day. This picture, it reminds me of everything. Bridge looks same, just like then, 5 years ago. Like it could fall apart any minute.
So, it's been broken like that for at least 5 years.
Sorry, buddy, but you sound like the one that could fall apart at any minute. It's true, I did kidnap her. 5 years ago, I kidnapped my girlfriend, Dahlia Hawthorne.
Your girlfriend? Huh?
Hey, hold on there. Did you say you didn't look into the past case that this guy was involved with? Mia, what are you doing? Did you say Hawthorne?
The victim's last name.
I just got here. I have an excuse. Dahlia Hawthorne, Valerie's little sister.
What?
I thought Valerie
What?
was supposed to be Asian.
What?
I thought Valerie was Asian. I guess she could be, I don't know. Oh wait, that's not my line.
This one's Valerie. purple suit. It was Valerie.
Yep. I think it's supposed to be blue, but yeah.
What? Are you serious? The girl.
I'll
Let her
let it
go.
Shut up!
Shut up. Could come closer, and I'd kill her.
Sorry, but you're not going to get the chance. We all talk kinda sensually in the Hawthorne family. The detective back then was Valerie Hawthorne. At first I thought shooting someone for a kidnapping was crossing the line, but if it was to protect her little sister, I can understand why she did it.
Wrong. No protect sister. Valerie betray me. Betray us.
What do you mean she betrayed you?
Everything. All lies. Wrong. All make-believe. Kidnapping too. Wrong.
A make-believe kidnapping?
Talia, my girlfriend, my love, my teen angel. What's his age?
Did he actually say my teen angel?
What's his
He's
age?
seen too many soap operas.
Yikes.
Yikes! Yeah.
Do anything she says, anything Dahlia says.
Anything Dahlia said. Hold on a minute. You're saying. What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by.
Yeah, me and Dahlia, and Valerie too. How old is she?
Valerie was in on it? It's gonna say deceased. Oh.
No. So she was 18 at the time. How old was Dahlia?
They said she was 14.
Yeah, okay. Yikes. I was thinking she was probably like 17 at the time, and nope, worse.
Nope. Which he would have been 20 with
Yep.
a 14-year-old.
Yep.
Teen Angel does not actually describe it. She is 14. She just became a
And
teen.
he is choosing to use the word teenager now as a 25-year-old.
Ugh. Ugh. Oh my gosh. It's this I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It's just like you have to do Tribulations and this case to get the full satisfactory feeling of all the stuff for case number 5. But that means you have to go through this stuff. And it's just like, was no one like checking the writer of just like, hey, you're putting some kind of risky stuff in there. This could, reflect poorly on Capcom entirely for letting us let this through.
No one's gonna pay attention.
No one's
Look
gonna
at the
pay
shadow
attention to the
Dahlia.
game about reading. Ugh.
Look at Shadow Dahlia.
We haven't unlocked this one yet.
That's the fun part.
Yep. Which is kind of fun because you see the. I don't know if you can tell. It's a weird shirt. We'll be able to see what the weird shirt is in case 5, because this is
Yeah,
a different profile
isn't it
picture just
shiny?
being reused.
Yeah, isn't it the shine thing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Dahlia's family rich. Jewelry business. We get one jewel. That's what we thought. They just wanted one jewel.
Yeah.
It's just like Fargo. Me and Dahlia wrote a kidnap note we sent to her dad. Now, at the same time, as creepy as it is with the age difference, he is clearly kind of stunted and being manipulated.
Yeah.
Bad times. Ask for $2 million diamond. Tell him to make exchange on Dusky Bridge. Dusky Bridge. We tell him Valerie make transfer because she new detective. It only takes 5 years to be a veteran cop. Having a police detective in your pocket is a useful thing, alright. Speaking of in your pocket,
I knew you were getting those from somewhere. Ugh.
in the end, you were planning on splitting the 2 million 3 ways, huh? Just like a funny sugar cubes being split by the coffee. Yeah, but that woman. That woman, Valerie, she'd do it for real. She'd shoot at me for real, me and Dahlia.
Bang! You shot me in chest! Oh, oh, oh! Oh, oh, oh!
Fuck yeah, I love that song. I was shot in arm. Oh, Dahlia, she jump in river.
It's such a good song.
It is, it really is.
Bill Nye will be the president of our utopian society.
It's like, yeah.
Jump? You don't mean she jumped on purpose, do you?
Greatest. He's best. He's perfect. Angelic. Bill Nye would be the president of our utopian society. Right? I couldn't do it. I could never push her. Anyway, I blacked out. We got police all over. And that's when they decided to give you the death sentence. I couldn't believe it. That woman, she betrayed me.
That man,
Damn it.
Terry Falls, he killed her. He threw her off the bridge. He threw my beloved sister into the roaring river 40 feet below.
I don't know why she put on that accent, but she testified against me.
That's just what I
These 5
sound
years.
like. Remember?
I think she's gaslighting me too. These 5 years, all I wonder is why?
And then it
One
like
of those
turns
rises
kind
for the
of.
accent?
This could
Sorry?
very easily have just like, oh yeah, this is they gaslight me because I'm mad. All men are oppressed. It's like, hey, whoa, buddy, wait a minute.
I don't think he understands the concept of oppression. To the face. Why did she lie? That's all I want to know. Gosh, I got like chlorine sensation in my nose.
You have a what sensation?
Chlorine?
A ring?
Chlorine?
Chlorine. Ah,
Yeah.
I hate it when that happens.
So that's why you called her. You wanted to hear? Truth from Valerie herself.
I might. I think there might be chlorine in your coffee since you're drinking it from your pocket.
You think so? Yes, but I forgot what she looked like, so I told her to wear a scarf. Scarf. I don't want to hurt her. I just ask why.
Tell me why.
Why? Why did you lie? Why did you betray me? I just want to hear her answer come from her mouth, that's all. So why did she say, oh, it doesn't matter, we don't care, we'll never find out?
So that's why. That's why you made a crazy escape like that.
Just one thing, Zebra Boy. My senses are tingling. Good coffee. All over. Tell me, Mr. Falls, where is it?
Huh? Where's what?
Come on now, Kim. The ransom. $2 million diamond. Do you have any idea how much coffee I could get if I killed this man and took the diamond? Coffee. Remember that now? Did you give it back to Pops? Did the police take it? I don't know.
Huh? You don't know.
No, really, I don't know. Just go with Dahlia.
With Dahlia?
That day on the bridge. Ignore my little bald spot. Dahlia, put it back in backpack.
I was just aging 20-year-old, you know.
It was all the stress of my girlfriend. Now gone with Dahlia, gone forever. Into Eagle River. Yes.
It disappeared with Dahlia. Huh. Wait a minute. It could come back in now. We're about ready to go. Mr. Falls, just one more question. When you said with Dahlia, do you mean the diamond is still missing? Along with the body of Dahlia Hawthorne?
Never found her, my sweet Dahlia.
They never found her.
Swallowed by the river, gone, Dahlia, chomp. Your teen angel? How old was she anyway? Just 14. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Whoa, whoa!
I'm gonna need some more coffee. I'm gonna need something a little stronger. We're defending this guy?
But 14? I guess you were robbing cradles before diamonds.
She plants a fake child napping and disappears into the river with a rock worth 2 million? Man, oh man. Angels these days.
We chose 2 million because we'd been together for 2 million hour.
Yeah, I don't think I want to do the math on that one.
Just like looking down into the coffee and it starts to look like a clock. Nah.
Yeah, I legally don't have to be here. This is not my case. I'm leaving. I want to be seen with him.
I was just gonna be kind of like creepy to my coworker here because we're like the same age, but you freak me out, man.
Phoenix is like, man, if only I knew my Dahlia was like so fucked in the head. If only like something happened to her when she was like 3 years old or something that would like kind of mess up her development. I don't know if there's just an explanation as to why.
Mia comes back from the dead. You know, surprising thing, it wasn't any of Terry. It was just that she was born rich. Falls takes the fall and gets a one-way ticket to Terry. I mean, to death row. Which is a terrible end. Me.
Desolation Road.
Is Dahlia Hawthorne an angel? Or is she really a...
Shaking the your angle or your devil. It's time, kitten. Looks like we have a few more aces up our sleeve now. Speaking of up our sleeve.
That's what she is. She's a sleeve. You bet.
Is that a new word for slut?
If you put a certain other word in front of it, yes.
Oh, goodness. The training wheels come off now, Mia. You've got to strike while the iron's hot. Speaking of hot.
That was my hair.
It is hot, though. Why is it hot? Why is your hair hot?
Because everyone is burning my brain here.
I don't know. See, it's like hot. It's like hot and brown, and I'm just like, I cannot eat. I'm just gonna be honest with you, man.
Are
You might
like
want to
the
like
cuckoo
leave my
for Cocoa
presence.
Puffs bird, but just like for coffee? This is unhealthy.
The cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs bird is the ground zero patient for a bioweapon against the bird people by the humans. It's spread to Toucan Sam now. Toucan Sam's been infected. It's reached the toucans.
Yeah.
I'm not joking.
What?
Toucan Sam is Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs now. I'm not joking.
Oh no. I do love how you've been playing Diego, especially in these last bits where it's just like, he's like suave and he calls a kid. But when someone else makes an uncomfortable thing, he's like, whoa, hey, I don't like that energy. Bad touch, bad touch.
I may be a conspiracy theorist, but he does read as conspiracy theorist. That's one of my rules. Remember it. Also remember the rule of follow where the money goes.
No. Now, in finance, you always gotta remember FTM. What? Follow the money. Oh. It always goes to management. Oh! It was going that way.
February 16th, 11:49 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 4.
Do you think we should stop?
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
Now then, let's stop with the trial of Mr. Terry Falls.
All right, yeah, that we got a pretty good run. We're nearly done with this case.
And this trilogy.
What?
And this trilogy.
Yeah, and then I'm thinking about doing episode 0 of The Devil on Strem.
Oh,
Because that'll be a nice way to like cleanse myself from Ace Attorney, to have like, you know, Yuri lawyers with
you're real lawyers.
you're real lawyers. But yeah, thank you.
I was leaning towards like an affirmative, like instead of like yeah, like you're. You're.
You're.
Well, Tippett, thank me for having you on.
Thank you for showing up. I always love having you here. You give such an interesting energy and make such hilarious and clever bits, you little
Thank
scamp.
you. I said it very wrong. Yeah, I don't think you picked up on it.
Said what?
I said thank me for having you here.
Yeah, it really is the Paris show.
No,
You're the one making all the funny bits.
sure, but you're the one making the format and the funny progress.
Whoa. And a 10-minute Rivals rant at the start.
I'm sad I missed it. I will not be going back and listening to it. I will just be forcing you to tell it again into my ear.
Well, what I'll do is after the stream is done, I'll just start at the beginning of the stream and play it through my microphone.
Up the tape recorder and run out of the house. Put the scarecrow in your bed.
Huh?
Oh boy, I sure am mad about Captain America. Ah, good night, Titty. Have sweet dreams.
All right, I think we should actually hit the end broadcast button. So, the Paris channel, one of Paris' channel, is in the description. You have like 3 at this point.
There's a video that is up as of a couple hours ago of me and Tidbit playing Marvel Rivals casually. Yes, I get to Magic Lord.
Yeah. Should I drop that in the description or put it in the comments?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll do the comments. So when you're down there in the comments, you know, share your thoughts. You can also like the stream. You could also share it with your friends, you know, the funny moments and stuff like that. And if you need an even quicker way to share them funny moments, you can clip the stream. And then we do these every week, asterisks, on Monday, noon PST. And if all of that is very hard to remember, you can simply subscribe to be notified when these come out and when I make videos like on Rivals or Minecraft or Transformers or voice acting. So, that's all of the stuff, and say goodbye, kittens. What'd you say?
Or voice former craft.
Voice former craft. All right. Goodbye.